Well, it looks like we've gone live. Good morning, everybody. You like my short hair? Sticking up like a rooster. You can see all my thinning spots. Well, I had to get my hair cut off last night before my treatment. They were going to shave it. I said, "You're not shaving my head." They said, "No, we can leave a little bit of length." But they had to cut off some of the length. They left as much as they could. So, but I go in twice a day now for 2 days, and I get UV treatments. I'll get some more injections in the skull or scalp today, just some additional antibiotic injections. And then it's just ultraviolet treatment. The procedure that they did yesterday and the day before, well, mostly yesterday, fixed the bacteria issue. It's actually a different strain of bacteria than I normally have trouble with, which is what kind of threw them for a loop. Because they're like, this doesn't make sense. We're not getting any bacteria that we're looking for, so let's look for some other ones. And it's another strain that I had trouble with a long time ago. Just took up residence where the old bacteria was. So, but they got that fixed. The other strain is actually, the one that I got the second time was actually easier to get rid of than the first. The one that I had like all the silver put in and all this stuff, that's almost impossible to get rid of. But we got rid of that. And they thought it was that bacteria that came back. So they were freaking out. Because there's no way it should have. But then when they found out, oh, no, it's that other strain. And that's easier for me to get rid of. So it's kind of a pain because now the UV treatments used to cost me a fortune. But because of the way the insurance changed things around, it's much cheaper. I only have to pay a copay now instead of the whole service. Well, even when I was paying what I call the whole service, it was still a copay, but it was a higher percentage. They knocked that down to 20%. So it's a lot cheaper now. So I've got to go do that. So I will be going in this morning, and then I have my show tonight at 7. You probably won't see me go in after the show. It's probably going to be around midnight when they want me to come up. And then they'll have me come again early in the morning. They like to put the treatments kind of close together. Not too close, but close enough. Nothing giving no chance for anything to come back. This is really freaking me out not having any hair. I'm used to having at least hair I can run my fingers through. All right, well, we're waiting for my employee. It's been forever. I've been trying to leave since about 8:15, and it'll be about 9 probably before we actually get out of here. I got to swing by my mom's. I may need to go to the gas station. I don't know. And I don't know if he's bringing any totes or not. I don't know what's taking him so long. We've been bringing totes every day over to my mom's. By the way, there's a huge yard sale going to happen on, what day is it? Saturday? What's he doing this Saturday? I'll announce it big tonight in the show. I'm kind of waiting to see it in the paper before I announce it, because last time I announced we had a sale, I thought she put it in the paper and she hadn't. So I'll wait till I see it in the paper and then I'll start announcing it. But there's a lot of stuff. It's not going to be like the high-end stuff that I sell on eBay. It's going to be all the low-cost stuff that I just need to get rid of. But there'll be a lot of it. You can sell lots of this stuff and make real money. I just don't want to mess with eBay anymore. Otherwise, I would be doing that. There's money to be made. I have $1 million worth of stuff I'm getting rid of. So I'm not going to have any local warehouse. Well, that's not really true. That is not 100% true. I do have other stores that I have that I do ship out from my local warehouse, but most of it I'm just turning all into my global store. My efforts aren't really going into product selling. I mean, I do that. I'm doing very well with that globally. But my efforts are more to build my podcasts, eCom Tips podcasts. I have some subscribers for that, and I do get money for that. And to build my YouTube. I would like YouTube sponsorship. The ads, do the little nickels and dimes from them. I do have some groups that I try to make money on. Not really. I make it so I can make some money on it, so I can offer all kinds of stuff. But I'm doing that kind of in the interim until I start getting my YouTube advertising, and I've got a long way to go, guys. I could get 1,000 subscribers very easily. All I'd have to do is ask couple people I know, hey, talk about me on your show and give me your 1,000 subscribers. I have shows that know me very well that have hundreds of thousands of followers. So it wouldn't be hard to splice the traffic off somebody else. But I kind of want to build it on my own. I haven't used any advertisement or anything. I'm just all organic. I went from 40 followers to 73. I need to remember to change that in my show today. Just in a couple months, without really making any pushes for it. But I can't lollygag around too long. I really want that 1,000 subscribers quickly. So I'm probably just gonna have to break down and do it the easy way. I don't like doing things the lazy way. I like doing things the hard way. You build traffic organically, and it's your traffic. If you go to another show and they say, oh, follow this show, follow that show, you're not really building organic traffic. You are getting the followers you need, but you're probably not going to get the engagement. So I don't know. It's rocky road with the YouTube thing. There are ways for you to help me out and help yourself. I have the helpful tips group. It's dirt cheap to get into the private chat. All you have to do is subscribe to either the eCom Tips podcast at a $5 level or above, or go to my Patreon site and subscribe to a $5 level or above there. Then all you do is send me a private message. I will put you in or invite you into the restricted chat or executive chat, whatever you want to call it. Basically, that is a hand-picked group of people. Just because you subscribe to those two things, you still have to get approved to get into the chat. So it is possible that you subscribe and not get in, but that's very rare. But you subscribe and then you get into the chat. First thing I do when you get in the chat is offer you my affiliate program and give you a website. Now, you can use the website for whatever the hell you want. I don't just give you one. I have to ask you questions. What's your logo? What's your store name? What markets do you use? And then I create you a nice little website with the ability that if you wish, you can use affiliate links and put them at the bottom, because I have a few store categories I leave at the bottom, and I leave my links. You just simply take that link, go to the affiliate program, change it into your affiliate link, and put it right back in the website. If anyone buys any of that stuff, you get 5% at the time. Well, I say 5% at the time of sale. That's not true. You get 5% within 15 days or so of the sale. And then you get another 5% settlement at the end of the month. Now, my settlement is a bonus I give above and beyond. My program is only for 5%. I like to pay people what I've been ripped off for the platforms for all these years. I like to give people 10%. So I can't do that on all items. So what I do is I do a 10% settle up at the end of the month. If you have items that you sold that are 98 cents, I'm not giving you 10%. You'll get 5% on that. Come on, hey, get in here. Hey, bitty boo, hey, Harry Potters, we're going. Let's give them that food and let's go. Let's go. Hurry. The sooner I can get up there and get my UV treatment, because oh, by the way, in case you're a medical person, we have a few in here. You probably are wondering, well, why is he going to the hospital for UV treatment when I have a cap at home? I have a cap at home, but it will only put out like a fraction of the light that I get when I go for the surgical treatment. They do that because they don't want people using it too much. They make it so theoretically you're not supposed to be able to. Hey! Quit making all that noise back there, you little monsters. Betty Boop's playing her little monkey bit. She likes to climb up on the back of the chair. My employee hates that. So what do you think of my little short hair where you can see all my baldness coming in? I don't have too much baldness. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I like running my fingers through my hair. It's one of my nervous tics. Guys, you're going to notice I have nervous tics. I just did one. I do the end of my nose. I pinch the end of my nose. I run my fingers through my hair and I pull my ear. You're going to see me doing that. Now that I've mentioned it, you're going to watch I do it all the time. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about what's going on tonight. Tonight is going to be pretty freaking awesome. It's a basic show. What I mean by a basic show is it's about logos. Logos, yes, there's a lot involved we're going to cover, but it's not one of those topics that you need huge, massive technical knowledge to do. As a matter of fact, I have 2 videos that I'm going to do in my show. Now, when I say videos in my show, that's an area where chat is available for my moderator, but I'm not looking at chat. I'm not responding to chat. I have 2 video segments. One is 5 minutes. The other is 3 minutes. The 5-minute video section, we will go through the app I created for you guys so you can make your own logos and ones that will be effective. I created all my own stuff. Can we go? Well, get a charger and let's go.
Go.
Hurry. What a nuisance. Sorry. So, it just gets me so upset. We're supposed to have been gone a while ago. All right, so it's a real good deal that we're going to be talking about tonight, because I'm going to go through the 5-minute video where I have the app that I created that will show you all the information you need, how to choose the colors, how to use the fonts, how to determine what your business identity is. If you don't know who you are, how the hell are you going to market it? If you don't know who you are and you don't know what your message is, how are you going to send that message out in a logo? So I take you through the rudimentary steps of development of a business identity and logo. We're going to go through that tonight. Now, this is how the show works. There'll be a little pre-show. I'm not doing big pre-shows anymore. A small pre-show, maybe 5 minutes. Come in, little screen, hey, the show's starting soon. This is what we're going to talk about. And I'll give you little things that, just some things to chit-chat about. I'll test my chat, make sure everything's working. Then we go to a live scene. The live scene has a question mark background. I begin the show and end the show with the live scene. The live scene, basically, I just go through what I did in the pre-show. Hi, my name is Roger Keyserling. Today we're here to talk about logos. We're going to go through 2 videos. One about the app that I've created for you. My moderator will give you that. One about a software that I use all the time called Lumiere. It's a way to take any image, not just logos, but any image, and give it animation and movement. It can be done as a GIF. And if you use GIF images in certain websites, they will appear active like videos on those websites. I was hearing a bird. I was wondering what that bird noise was. So that is a pretty freaking awesome thing. Hold on. That's a pretty freaking awesome app. Now, there are other apps that I use that are paid and some that are not, but I will mention those, but I actually have a video for the Lumiere one. That's my favorite. Almost everything gets a Lumiere treatment, and then even if I use it in my other videos. As a matter of fact, all of my backgrounds, I don't want to confuse you. You'll notice that my apps and my shows have these really flawless imageries and moving backgrounds. A majority of the graphic movement, meaning like if there's little like buttons and little explosions and stuff, is all Lumiere. And then I take the Lumiere graphic and I put it into a video with one of my other softwares. So I don't have to add any special effects. I can just choose a theme. The special effects are from my Lumiere image in the first place. I do a voice overlay or a sound overlay or no overlay if I'm using it for a background. And you've got fantastic videos. And you will get more engagement. So we're going to go over that, not just logos as they pertain to business. See, everyone thinks a logo is just the thing that tells what your business is. Yes, that's true. That is a logo. Every store collection you have, do you have an image for that collection? That is the logo for that collection. It better do something. Every post you put out, if you notice, my pages are full of moving images, even if they're just little GIF-ly images. Every post I put out that is a blog or an article, do you just see an image? No, you see something moving, telling what it is. The words written and graphic on my image. For example, if I'm writing a blog about how to gain more traffic on social media, which I just did at 3 o'clock this morning, it's not an overly good one. I write really good blogs and I write okay ones. This is an okay one. It's got a lot in it. It's okay. It's just mostly just think of this kind of blog. Well, I wrote that this morning. Well, I make a GIF image that I use as the image that I use on Shopify that is sent out when I send the blog just with the link. Then I create another kind of GIF image with Ripple app that I use when I share any recipe post. It's the exact same article, but 2 different images. I send one out and I send the other one out right after it. 2 totally different posts. And both of them get different types of engagement. That is using a logo identity. A logo identity can either identify you as a business logo, can identify the logo of your collection or store, or it can identify the logo can be for the content that you're trying to show. Now, If you're a blogger and you're only blogging on one topic, you would tend to use your business logo that is adapted to express what that topic is also. For example, if I was a seller of Tommy Hilfiger comforters, my logo would have a Tommy Hilfiger comforter in it. I probably would put some sort of fashion accent, maybe what looks like a whole bunch of photographers taking picture of that bed set, a bunch of flashing photography thing. Or sunrise. If there's a window picture in my logo, I can use the Lumiere app and have artificial sunlight where you can actually see the kind of like beams of light, coming in. I'll put artificial sunlight beams in anything to give it movement. Now, my logo that is static, meaning the ones that don't move, have the same imagery. It's just the little images aren't moving. So they'll either see my logo with no movement or with movement. All right, 10 minutes later, let's go. All right, Mommy is waiting on, shut your door. Mommy is waiting on you, if she's still there. It's almost 9 o'clock. Seatbelt, dog in the back. Get in the back, you little monster. Alrighty then. So, we're gonna run by my mom's really quick, and then we are running straight to the hospital from there. Well, now we might stop at Dollar Tree. Is there $6? Didn't we have $6 left? I might have you run to Dollar Tree, get us something to drink and a treat for the dogs, some bones. Something to keep them busy. All right, we have $6 to our name that's not spoken for by medical expenses. It's different not having eBay. My eBay isn't even open. They closed it finally. Thank God. It's very different not having eBay because my morning routine has totally changed. And for the last couple of months, I've been basically just letting my employee do it because I couldn't be bothered. But I always do check everything every morning. Well, this morning I went to go check my eBay and I was like, oh, I don't have to check that. Isn't that wonderful? I don't have to read all the messages. Oh, it didn't arrive even though it said it was arrived right now. Or the item is open and it's a factory seal, one of those pressed plastic things, I mean, I get this stuff all the time. People try to get money. It's so nice to not wake up every morning and have someone stealing from me every morning. 5 thefts a day was my average on eBay. Didn't matter if I made 150 sales a day or 50 sales a day or 20 sales a day. 5 thefts a day. And it's been doing that for over a year. I'm done. They sang this little song and dance. Oh, we're going to give you a seller's better buyer protection. Well, they sang that last time too. And they are going to do a little bit more now. Make it easier for you to report. What difference does it make? I reported everything. Wasn't hard to report. Basically, song and dance. So, I'm done with it. Yeah, it's pretty hard for me to be so about eBay. Because I loved eBay. I made a fortune on eBay. Now, there are still valuable things you can sell and do on eBay, but getting the search engine is almost impossible, and that's why I pay them. Am I paying to list? No, I can list anywhere. I do list anywhere. Doesn't cost me any money to list items. Payment processing, do that through PayPal, 3%, no big deal. But platforms charge a fortune, and why? Because you want their customer base. Well, if the only customer base I'm getting from the platform is 5 thefts a day and no search engine results, what good is it? None. It's a major deal when a major business like myself decides eBay's just not valuable. Now, let me be clear. If you're selling vintage items for the moment, you can do okay on eBay because you're not in a product catalog. But don't get deluded. I have seen written thousands of times on Facebook, oh, eBay will never put the vintage stuff in their product catalog. It's too complicated. Bull crap. What do you think all this worth point and all this crap is for that they're giving you, not charging you, installing it on their own software? Why? Because that's the part of their product catalog, stupid. They could have already flipped a switch for all that vintage stuff to be in product catalog right now. They could have done it a year ago. They're not, because once they do, everyone's going to experience like what I did with my business, and they're going to get even more bad press than you can even imagine. They got bad enough press sneaking it out serendipitously. But once the vintage, the mom and pop seller, that's what they're going to hit next. Once they make it that the items that you're used to having come up in search, there's a box store that's getting all the traffic from, even vintage. You guys are going to be doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. Closing out your product lines and finding a little tiny window, if there are any, on eBay to try to squeeze out a profit on one product. So basically a dropship platform, just like Amazon. So, no use for that. So that's the end of eBay for me for now. Now, eBay does have value. I will go back to eBay and sell lots of things. Maybe after the new year, when I'm not that busy. Because it's definitely not a profitable thing for me to do. All right, so let's move on from that. Now, we're going to talk about logos tonight. Now, logos, I mean, people just say, oh, I need a logo. Well, that's kind of flippant. One of the very first things that you need to consider is your corporate identity, what your tagline is going to be, and what your logo is, because that is what determines the value. Turn that off. That's what determines the value of your site and your social media marketing, is the quality of the logo, the expressiveness. Does it tell the message of what you want? Get in the back. Does it express what your business is about? Now, my logo, it's good, but it's not what you would want to use. Mine just has my business name and a little dragon. Now, I have been building the identity of Keywebco associated with that dragon for years. You wouldn't want to just pick some cutesy image to be your logo. But here's a word of warning. Whatever imagery you choose, you're going to have to carry that through with your business from now until the end of time. So be smart. If you notice, my logo has the little dragon in it. Now, I have 2 dragons that I use intermittently. And I use either dragon in either store or any site that I'm using. But I also use a phone image, an iPhone X Max, just like what I use. I have apps that I create that I use my same dragon logo, but what's important in those logos is the dragon is actually inside of an iPhone. Makes it very clear. Roger's got the big square open dragon, that's a store. Or a dragon with an animation, that indicates a logo for a store. But if you just see a logo that's in an iPhone, but no animation, but it's in an iPhone and it says Keywebco on it, you know that that's probably one of his apps or smaller sites. So even though they might not actually know that that's what those things mean, subconsciously, after they've clicked on those things a few times, they know if they see a Keywebco dragon and it's on a mobile phone, oh, that's probably an app or one of his cool sites. Because I have really cool sites, and then I have my business sites. I'm going to explain that to you just a little bit right now. We're on my way to my mom's, so I'm kind of lollygagging before I get on my next topic. If she's not there, I'll have to go in, but she should be waiting on him. I sent messages, all that. She should know when I talk to her. All right, so next thing. I don't want to get into that. Let me change. Oh, yeah, you can go in. I'm going to go around the block so we don't lose signal. We've almost lost signal. Bad signal in front of my mom, so I'm just going to go around the block. In case she ever asks, tell her this because the signal's bad over here.
We know.
She knows. All right, hurry up. I'm already dropping. Useless. All right. So, I was talking about marketing and logos and how those are important and how your business, get in the back, he wants to sit in the front seat, and how your business should use logo marketing for everything you do. Somebody I know over here. logo marketing for everything you do. Meaning, if you have a blog and your blog content is the same all the time, like let's say you write a blog about recipes, can I look at your business logo for that website, or the blog logo, or the category logo, and can I tell exactly what the content is about? Now, my business logo, you will not be able to tell what the content is about for my business logo. But I make a logo for every article. Each article has the name of basically the topic, not the title, but the topic. And a moving graphic. Every article I do does that. Now, when I share that logo and a link, or video and a link, there's no doubt what the topic of discussion is going to be. People don't hesitate. Like, there's nothing worse. As a matter of fact, this happened to me just before I got on today. There is nothing worse. I must have just got. I'll go around again. There's nothing worse than seeing a post on Facebook. And you know the worst ones about it are these gurus selling classes. They're the worst. The gurus selling classes are the absolute worst about having the image tell exactly what they're giving you. Why? Because they're being deceptive. Nothing will turn off a person faster than a logo or a topic that doesn't match the content of the post. I'm trying to remember the name. I would like to actually give you the name, but I don't remember it. It was one of those things about Shopify, get your ads found. But what they made it look like is they give you a free thing that is going to funnel traffic to your store. Well, they made it look like they're going to give you this free software. All they were giving you was the free opportunity to download the information about the software that you can buy. Blocked. Any time I read a post and I get in there and they say, hey, for free, we will give you an app, or for free, we will help you do this. And then when you get in there, it's not free, I'll block everyone up. So the same thing is important with your logo. You want to make sure, what the hell is taking so long now? All right, well, he's still not there. My dad came out, but my employee hasn't. Alright, I'll go around the block again. See, I have to go around the block, guys, because if I stay parked in front of my mom's, the signal will drop. I just go around the block again, waste more gas. So it's going to be a lot of fun discussing the logos tonight. Plus, I'm not going to spend too much time on the technical, why you need to do this and that. That's all in my app. What I'm going to spend the time on is showing you multiple uses, multiple ideas, where to get ideas, how to check the numbers, how to tell if the logo you have is actually effective. I'm going to spend a lot of time on the development of it. We're going to spend a lot of time about imagery. I'm going to give you some apps. Like I said, the Lumiere app, I'm going to even give you a video on it. And that link is, of course, in my app. And I'm going to show you and talk about the abilities that you have once you take a static logo and make it active. I should have my numbers calculated. They've changed. I should have my numbers calculated. Excuse me, I'm tired. Should have my numbers calculated by the show this evening to tell you statistically the difference between market results on an unanimated logo and an animated logo that is the exact same logo, just animated. I have those statistics, but I need to recrunch them to make sure they're right. Why is he not out here yet? We're in a massive hurry. I don't know what on earth he could be talking about. He was just supposed to go up there and come out. He's still not out. All right. Maybe he's talking to my mom. She's probably telling him to bring totes over. She's probably ticked off he didn't bring any over today. I don't know why she wants them over there so early. We have tons of totes. We go through them every day and check them, and then we bring them over. I didn't have time for him to load the totes up today. Sale's not until this weekend. I think she wants me to bring them over so she can go through everything. Which is fine. All this stuff is liquidation losses to me. So I'm not going to announce the actual sale. It's either Friday or Saturday. I think it's Saturday. Might be Friday. I don't know what day it is. I think it's Saturday. But there's a sale coming up. I've got to see it in the paper before I announce it. Because last time I announced the sale, I had to get on the phone and call like 20 people, tell them not to come because there was no ad. I was going to put a lot of work into it. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that has to come over here. Now, I wanted to bring, we've got 10 totes ready to bring today. I just didn't load them up. Okay, I'm going to have to go knock on the door and find out why it's taking 10 minutes just to go in there and come out. Maybe he's waiting now. All right, Mom might have had something for him to do. All right, I'll stay here until I see the signal drop, and then I'll go around the block again. We've got an okay signal right now. There he comes. Mom might have had him do something. Yeah, it looks like Mom had him do something. Oh, he got cookies. That's what took all the time. He had to go get the cookies. Listen, wait a second. I think I like this. So it took you so long because you were hustling Mom at a cookie.
At lunch, yes.
Oh, shut your door. Oh, not cookies, tomatoes.
Yeah,
Get in the
fine.
back, Harry. Get
Fresh tomatoes.
Ooh, fresh.
Put fresh dressing.
No, I don't want any dressing on them.
I'll
Oh,
put
there's
French.
dressing on them.
You can take it out. The size no
I'll
problem.
eat it.
It's French.
This is my breakfast.
Yeah.
Garden tomatoes. You could have done without the dressing. I like them just
Well,
plain.
I
I like
see.
French dressing.
I know. It's just put it French.
Yeah, I like French dressing, but you could have plain would have been fine. Get that dog in the back.
They're in the back.
Guys, I am having garden fresh tomatoes with a little French dressing. Delicious.
I'm not gonna give you my cookies. It's too much.
Engine light came on, by the way. We've been having trouble with our car, and the transmission thing's blinking.
Really?
Yep, just like last time I took it into my dad. The engine light comes on and goes off periodically. I bet that it's a differential in the
Hey,
transmission.
stop it! You're in the back.
Very good stuff. Lovely breakfast, tomatoes. I like them best when they're still warm from the garden. Nothing on them. Just wipe the dirt off and eat them.
Yeah.
Well, our engine light came on with the blinking transmission again. I couldn't find anything wrong with it last time because the light had gone off when we took it in. And it'll probably go off again when I turn it off. See, Harry is very interested in my
We're
tomatoes.
not gonna eat it. I don't know. This is big.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, bro, no.
I'm not gonna be able to eat all these.
Cuando eating beans, look at me cuando Keywebco.
Oh yeah, Harry the dog gets all excited when my employee's eating chili, which we eat a lot. We eat a lot of beans. But then you give him some, and he's like, he didn't want it. You can finish. He's gonna eat the rest of my breakfast. All right, so we're gonna go to Dollar Tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you at 125?
Oh.
Let me see.
Well,
I need to know. It matters. I have no extra money at all. And fortunately, I got gas already. I got gas yesterday. But we do have to go to Dollar Tree. Yeah, good deal. Now you have $6, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay, here's 5. There's 5. Go to Dollar Tree and get the Let me think. No, I'm supposed to drink. What am I supposed to drink this morning? They told me. Orange juice. Citric acid, that's right. I'm supposed to drink orange juice this morning. You just about finished those tomatoes, haven't you? They're good, aren't they? Dollar Tree is open, yeah. We are in a massive hurry, so I don't want you lollygagging around in here. Get it all done. All right, so you have $10. Hurry up. The other thing that we got from my mom's is a whole tote full of fortune cookies. Let's see what my fortune is today. Let's see what my fortune is today. I have to eat this cookie. This year, your highest priority will be your family. Well, that's always my highest priority. Let's see what the dog's fortunes are. They get to share one. The road to glory will be rocky but fulfilling. Betty Boop's like, I don't want that fortune cookie. Harry's eating it. Right. Eating a cookie. Okay. Still eating my cookie. Mm-hmm. Those are good. Very crunchy. Mmm. He got that fortune cookie. Did you like that fortune cookie? He's bringing bones for the dogs. I turned my car off in case the car engine thing light will reset. It didn't last time. No, it's going to stay on. No, it's going to stay on. Last time, it stayed on for a couple days. I took it to my dad on the second day. And then when he got it up the next morning to take it in, the light wasn't on. But I've been noticing the car is taking a long time to shift gears and stuff, so it's just a matter of time before it breaks. You know, when those lights come on and then they go off and you can't find out what's wrong. And then they go on again and then they go off and you can't find out what's wrong. You're going to have a major breakdown soon. It'll be my transmission, the differential. I had my mechanic in the car the other day and he said, you know, that's taking a long time to shift gears. Your differential's bad. I said, I thought so. But if you take it in and the mechanic won't do anything because the light's off when you take it in, what are you going to do? Ooh, it's starting to get hot in here. I don't want to leave the car running. I'm hoping it'll reset. All right, so we are here at Dollar Tree. We do this almost every morning. We get probably bone treats for the dogs. You're getting bone treats. You're getting bone treats, guys. Buddy Boops, just hurry up. Come on, I'm up here like a monkey. All right, so let's see if he sent any of the messages that he was supposed to do or anything else for that matter. Nope. All right, sent the message. It'll be very quick and easy today. I was up there last night, so all they have to do this morning at the hospital is they're going to inject my scalp with a couple antibiotics and steroid things. And then I get chemical treatment that they'll put in my head, and then I'll have a UV treatment. And then tonight is just ultraviolet. They'll probably do a little chemical treatment and then ultraviolet. And then the same thing tomorrow morning and then tomorrow night. And then I'm done. I'm gonna turn this on. Yeah, the light's still on. There's nothing wrong with the oil or any of the normal stuff in the motor. My dad takes this car to get serviced, and every single time, within a week of him taking it in to get serviced, something breaks. Now, pigeon logic would dictate that that means they're doing something. And I'll be very frank with you, I really believe they are. But, you know, there's no proof of that. He takes it to this dealership. I don't know why he goes there. It's not even where I don't even think that's where the car came from. But every time I bring it back from there, there's a problem. I'm going to turn it off again. I'm hoping it'll just reset so I don't have to look at that light, because it freaks me out when that light's on. See, it's very difficult. I don't believe in credit, guys. If I buy a car, I paid cash for it. If I buy a house, I pay cash for it. I don't do credit. You spend way too much money financing things. And you never really own anything if you just keep financing. In my business, I do not buy anything on credit. I don't even use credit. If I buy a product to sell online, I own it. It's paid for. I'm not paying 10% or 13% interest every day, which is ridiculous. If you can't afford to buy the item to sell it and lose the money on the item, now, I hope you heard all of that statement. If you cannot afford to buy the item, sell the item, and lose the money on the item, then you have no business online. Because if you do credit, you will just dig yourself into a hole you will never get out of. Even without using credit and paying all that extra money for items, you still will probably dig a hole that you'll never get yourself out of. So I'm telling you guys, don't do credit. No credit purchasing. Now, there are exceptions to that. Even I have done an exception to that. I have gone and used PayPal working capital because I needed to buy $6,000 worth of something. And I didn't have $6,000 at the moment. But even when I do that, that is paid off in 2 months. If it's not paid off in 2 months, I freak out. So yes, no matter what, when you do buy something in advance with credit, you need to pay it off very, very quickly. Gosh, I hope that's him. Yes, finally. Now let's see if we even make it to Kansas City. All right, let's see if we even make it to Kansas City. I turned it off while you were in there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make any difference. They say sometimes when you put it in reverse, it fixes it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, all right. Hey, what are you so beggy for? Get in the back seat. You don't get anything until you go to the back seat. Get him in the back seat.
Go in the back, right?
Go in the back.
Back.
You have to start making him behave before you
Sit
spoil
in the
him.
back.
Go in the back and sit. 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 No, you're not getting
Sit.
anything until you sit. Are you sitting?
Nope.
Sit. Sit.
Sit.
There
No,
you
it's
go.
still not sitting.
Yeah, sit.
You're cheating.
He's cheating, but he's put his butt down. Now give Betty Boo first.
Boo boo, you want one?
Just give it to
You
her.
want one, boo boo? No.
She might not want it. She doesn't.
No, look at the hair.
Yeah. She doesn't really care for those.
No,
babies.
Harry. Harry. It's not yours.
Ah! Pick that up. Okay, now the engine light is on, but the transmission thing's not blinking, at least. It'll start blinking when I get on the highway.
No, Harry. Not yours.
I just hope I make it up there in one piece and back. Sorry for the glare, guys. Can't do anything about it because of the
Oh, you
sun.
born.
Alrighty. I think I have enough gas to get up there and everything. Let's hope the car makes it up there and back. It was driving funny yesterday, too. Yay, you got my orange juice, the one thing I asked for. Oh, you even got me a beefy stick. I like these. These are not good for you. What is that
No.
for? What's that for?
They give with this.
What a waste.
Well, no, Harry. I use that juice.
Whatever.
Oh, let's see what's done, Harry.
Get in the back. You have a bone. I love these things. They are not good for you. But I love those things. Ah. We've got people in here, but I can't really see. I need you to open Facebook, would you?
Well,
I can't really see the video because of the glare. I can't even see that I'm on video right now. I am, because I can kind of see it. All right, maybe I can read it down. No, he's going to open up the messages so I can see him. Normally I can see that, but in the mornings I have trouble because of the glare. All right, we're going to get on the highway. Get him in the back. And we're going to get on the highway. Turn the volume down, please. All right. You're on YouTube. Yes, I am. I'm on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and Mixer. And see, now the transmission thing's not working. Look, my RPMs are at 4,000 RPMs. I told you it wouldn't work.
It's sucked in there.
You feel that? But yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be buying a new car. Damn it. Here, put that away. Hey! We'll see if we even get to the
Imagínate
end.
you born.
Worried Betty Boop's going to take his bum.
No, tem que cuidar.
We're at 4,000 RPMs. Yeah, I don't know if we're even going to make it again. See, you smell that oil?
Pues no, fine about that semi.
No, it's us.
Hey, this is. Hey, keep it.
Yeah, we got issues. Yeah, this happened, what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Put it in neutral for a while. It won't switch down gears. Yeah, I think it's just, I bet by the end of the day I don't have a car. I tried to hit it off early. I took it to my dad when the lights first came on and told him there was a problem. He couldn't find a problem. So he gave me the car back. Didn't even take it to a mechanic. So I took it up to my mechanic in Kansas City. He said, well, yeah, you can't really tell what's wrong with the sun machine, but obviously there's something wrong if the lights come on. So he rode around the car. He was in the car less than a minute. He said, yep, your transmission's going. He said it won't be very long and you'll have to get a new transmission. Or fix the slip differential. But they won't fix it unless they see a problem, like I have today. But I'm not going to take it back to my dad's. He didn't do anything the last time I took it in, so I'm not going to do it again. I'll just take it to the mechanic and see if we can fix it.
You might put this sign in it.
I don't know if there's not
Yeah,
a...
I did.
What day is it? Did she tell you?
Sorry.
Saturday. Okay, then I'll start announcing it. Of course, we're not going to be going anywhere if I don't have a car. Do you know what kind of drama it is if I have to get to the hospital every day, twice a day, without a car? I can get medical transport, but they're always late. I get up there, then I have to wait for a new transport to get back. Instead of me just jumping in the car, driving up there in 45 minutes, doing my appointment in 30 minutes, and then jumping in the car and going home, it's an all-day venture. It'll take them an hour or two, and they're always late to pick me up. Then they drop me off, and then it takes 3 or 4 hours to arrange someone else to bring me home. Then I have to turn around and do it all over again. So basically, I spend all day arranging transport. I don't think we're going to even make it in today. I bet you I have to call a cab. I don't think we're even going to make it in the city. I'm driving super slow, trying to keep the RPMs around 3,000. Otherwise, I'll blow up the motor too.
I know, Bubba.
Isn't this a nightmare?
Yeah.
See, my drive light is blinking. My RPMs are at 3,500 to 4,000, but it should be at 2,500.
Take it.
Oh, she's all worked up. You got her hot dogs.
Take it.
Give them in the hot dogs in the back, not in the front seat. Give them in the hot dogs in the back.
Well,
I've got to really watch this engine. I don't want to blow up the motor. This really sucks, guys. And you know, if I had taken it in 2 weeks ago with my dad and the light had just stayed on, which I'm not sure why it didn't, then he would have taken it in, they would have put the same machine, and I would have had the transmission fixed. But since the light didn't stay on, I took it in, nobody knows what's wrong. I take it up to my mechanic. Within seconds, he tells me the transmission is going to go bad. He said, yeah, your differential's no good in your transmission. It's not shifting gears. Yeah, you feel it lurch.
I can feel it sounding.
Yeah, and it's staying up way up there. Those RPMs should be around 2, not 4. We're only going 60 miles an hour at 4,000 RPM. So it's just a matter of one of the two things that's going to break first. Either the transmission's going to go out or the engine's going to blow up. But I have to go to the hospital today, and I did not arrange transport. And I have to go again this evening. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I don't use credit, guys. If this car breaks, I have to save up the money and buy another one, or I'm just without a car.
A big garage sale.
I better have a big garage sale. I have enough stuff in the sale to make enough to buy a car. All right. It's shooting up even higher RPMs now. I think I'm going to have to pull over for a minute, put it in reverse, go super fast in reverse. Maybe I can click it back in for a minute. Yeah, that really sucks, doesn't it? All right, now, guys, I'm going to go ahead while I'm here. The car's going to blow up any minute. It doesn't really matter what I do. I'm going to give you an app where you can find everything I talk about. All right, that link right there is a bit.ly link. Oh, shit. No, it isn't. Sorry. I didn't put the bit.ly link in there. There's semis all over the road up there.
I know. Should too, but all of them.
I'm trying to keep them hidden.
Look good.
Try this. That might work a little better. The other one's not going to work. Alright, I think I can pass. I'm gonna pass. This guy's an idiot. Sorry, I have a really bad truck driver in front of me. Drinking a beer, driving a semi. Alrighty, well, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to be able to talk about. I am really having to wash this motor. Hell, it might be better just to put it in drive 3. It's sitting in drive 3 anyway.
Don't change gears.
It won't change gears. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, I've got car issues. We had trouble 2 weeks ago. I took a car into my dad. The light went off. Never took it to the mechanic. So as soon as I got my car back the very same day, I took it to my mechanic. He gets in here. He listens. He said, I can't tell without the lights. Just drive around the block. I didn't get more than a half a block. He goes, that takes too long to shift. The transmission's going out. And I said, was there anything you can do? He said, well, you can replace your differential. Or you just wait till it breaks. So I guess I'm waiting until it breaks. I can't afford a new car. I really don't want to have to buy a new car. This one's only got 140,000 miles on it.
I don't know, yeah.
And it's an 07. So it's not that old. Or 2011. Well, hopefully I can get this thing fixed. But see, I'm not taking it to my mechanic to get any transmission work done. No. He could do it, but it would be a nightmare. He doesn't have the facility. My mechanic is a mobile repair mechanic. I even built him a website. B&B Automotive. That's mystrikingly.com. Local in Kansas City. What you do is people look up on his website that I made, and they contact him through the website either as a text message or an email or a Facebook Messenger or a phone. And then they put their address in or wherever they're located, and he puts it in his phone, and then he goes and locates them and helps them in remote locations. Then if they need I keep putting it in neutral. Then if they need look how much gas we're going through.
Yeah. What's blinking the vehicle?
Yeah, I told you the transmission's screwed.
What was it blinking?
That's what was the exact same thing that was long last time. I take it to my dad's and all of a sudden the lights aren't blinking.
You see the classic?
Yeah. So I don't even know if we'll make it home. I'm gonna go to the hospital, I'm gonna do my thing, I'm gonna drive home. And then tonight I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna just ride this car until it blows up.
No, bring the dogs.
I won't be bringing the dogs tonight. Because if we break down, this is a nightmare. We have leashes, but we'd have to walk them all the way home. And that's 40 miles, guys. 40 miles. I have walked it before. I can't now. I died.
The heat?
No, I died. I can walk more than a mile now, and I keel over dead. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I better arrange transportation after I showed it. I don't really want to drop it over at my dad's again because he's not going to do anything. He didn't do anything last time. He just, the lights aren't blinking, I can't do anything. That's all he did. Well, I took mine to the mechanic in a minute. He told me what was wrong with it. I don't know. Maybe I will take it and drop it off. Because it's just going to blow up. We're not going to, I don't even know if we'll make it home. Look at that. Look at my
It has blinking the ambulance.
Yeah, all of it's a mess. The transmission's blinking. The motor light is on. The temperature is enormously high.
Some different.
And it won't be first gear. See, that's neutral. Feel that? Shouldn't lurch like that. Yeah, we're having vehicle problems. Right, let's see here. Notice I got my hair cut short, guys. That's because of my head treatment. I have a bacterial issue on my scalp that I have to get treated. They made me cut my hair off. Yeah, see, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm losing power now. Look at that. Our RPMs drop, but I'm only able to go 50 miles an hour. Floored. Yeah, I have a feeling we might have a long walk home today. If we do, I'll be on video walking. No, I won't. If we break down, I'll have to call a taxi or something because I can't walk this way. Actually, there's really no time I can walk very far outside. If I breathe in too much dust, I can't breathe. If the temperature is wrong, I fill up with fluid.
Where's the bubble?
One of them hide their bone. Do you have another one? Just give me
Yes, one was there. The other one.
All right, what's our fortune? I'm going to see what the next fortune says. Probably says you need a new car. You will attract cultured and artistic people to your home. I sure as hell hope not. I don't want anyone in my home. All right. Your hard work is about to pay off. Yeah, right.
You're gonna stop me.
How? You buying a new car? Okay, next fortune cooking. You will be spending some time on the beach soon. I doubt that.
babu. You want your bond? Hala. I'm gonna take it away from her.
You need to quit eating those. Huh.
I wasn't good.
It's time for you to travel with a good friend. Yeah, we're getting 10 miles a gallon. This car gets 60, 70 miles a gallon. I'm getting 10. Look how much gas we've used. I had half a tank when we left the house. We're down below a quarter.
He's blinking.
Yeah, car's messed up. My car is messed up. That's all I needed to do. I don't use credit, guys. So when I lose, like, if I have to buy a car, it's a major undertaking. Basically, it means I don't eat for a couple months. I live on ramen noodles and tuna fish for a couple months. And she doesn't want that boat.
They wanted to deal with him.
Better Bill, you want the boat or no? No? Then give it to Harry.
Yep.
She don't want that. She don't like those bones.
You don't want to deal with her.
Yeah, she don't like
This
the
one
bone.
they carry with you.
She likes the bone that Harry's already got soft.
Yeah. There's men in the carry. They're very sneaky.
Well, if I keep putting it in a neutral going down the hill, at least maybe it'll cool the engine down a little bit. Temperature goes down when I do that. I'm basically watching gauges trying to keep the car running. Now that one shifted down to second gear, so we actually got in second gear this time. It's only 3,000 RPMs, I can do that. Alrighty guys, well, does anyone have a new car they need to get rid of? Looks like I'm gonna have to be buying one. I knew that I was gonna have to do it soon. Keep eating these things. I knew I was gonna have to do it soon when the light went on. These are really good ones.
Yeah.
You know, some fortune cookies are good and some are kind of nasty. These are really good ones. You are a deep thinker with a knack for problem solving. Well, that's true.
Tomorrow's another day.
Well, what?
No, it's meant to one that one they carry her.
Tomorrow, your creative side will shine forth with exceptional ideas. I do that all the time. It's not the idea that's hard to have. It's the execution of it. Anyone can have an idea, but what can you do with the idea once you have it? How can you express what your idea is? And that's what we'll be talking about tonight. Logos. A logo is an expression of what you are trying to say, what your business means, what you are carrying, what your blog article is about. Everything has a logo of some type or another. If you have a website, your website has a business logo. If you have a blog page, is it the same as your website logo? Or is it the same as your website, but actually means something? For example, like if I can't really use my own business to show you examples because I do a different kind of marketing than what you guys are going to do. Damn. I don't know if we're going to make it. We're in first gear again.
Well, stop it being the other thing.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make the hospital today. I don't want to call an ambulance. That costs way too much freaking money.
What's because the vehicle?
Yeah, I buy a vehicle for that. They lifeline me if I have to arrange transportation, guys. I'm not kidding you. They're like, we're not driving 45 miles out there to go get. We'll just send the helicopter for you. That's what they did last time. I had to have transport at night. My car wasn't working. I called them and said, I need to get up there. Is it an emergency? No. Well, we'll just send the helicopter for you anyway. They didn't want to mess with dispatching someone. So I might be riding around in a helicopter tonight if my car breaks. I'll be able to do it on video, I think. They might let me do it on
I don't
video.
know.
They didn't let me last time, but I think there's a new guy.
See somebody there.
Well, there's a new guy, new pilot, and he doesn't care.
No, that people not like being.
Well, the very first time I did the helicopter, I had my phone. They said no. I'm gonna go around. I can't do this. Now that shifted. We're still at 4 RPMs, but when I sped up,
Yeah.
it shifted down. Now this is where it won't shift down. So it's second gear, right? Or third, which is the one that probably think. Right now, what do you think we're in? We're at 3,500 RPMs.
When this is
We're
no,
in
it's
two.
too high RPMs.
That's too high of RPMs, right? Yeah. Let's see. Now we dropped down to 60 miles an hour, and it's still the same RPMs.
And two, no,
Yeah,
up to
we're
three.
stuck in gear 2. But I got it out of gear 1. Yeah, there's a problem with my transmission. Damn. You can tell that's really bothered me because I haven't shut up about it.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about my show tonight. My show tonight is going to be really fun. It's on at 7. It's about logos. Now, I'm not going to bore you to death with all the technical crap on logos. I did a great job boring you with that in my app. So what you need to do, what we're going to go through is my app that I created. It's going to tell you which, you just go down the app and you click each box. It will give you all the information you need to be able to properly set up your logo with all the technical crap you need to know. So I'm not going to go into the technical crap tonight, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the visual, the graphics. What does this mean? How can you do this? What color is best to use if this is what you're selling? We lurched. How can I increase my sales through proper graphics and logo use? So that's what we're going to go through tonight. It'll be a lot of fun. Now, the way my show rolls out, we have an opening scene where I just introduce the show and tell you what we're talking about. Then there'll be a little video clip, a 5-minute one. I go through my logo and I tell you how it works and all about it. Then after the logo video spiel, then we go to a chat, my chat window. We'll stay in my chat window for quite some time. That's where you ask questions and we talk. Then we're going to start talking about graphic designs of logos. I have another video that I created to put in again. So that's a 3-minute video. And we're going to go through Lumiere. It's a great app. I'm going to show you all the bells and whistles with that. Then we go back to the chat window. It'll be a new chat window. And we'll talk about that. Then, after that, when everyone stopped asking questions and no one has anything else for me to do, then we go back to the live chat window that we started the show with. I announce what's going to be next week. I tell everyone to get their free fidget spinner. I talk about my little groups for a second. And then we run the final credits. Then tomorrow, today I'm doing a show that's scheduled that everyone knows about. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to do a show from my office using my fancy smancy show, not this vlog thing, not the car. But I'm going to do a show from my office that has basically no point. It's just going to be about video games. The top 5 video games that I enjoyed, I'm going to do a little show. You come in, chat about video games. I'm doing it as a test to see if there's any value to just organic live chat. I doubt it, but we're going to try that about 1 o'clock Central Standard Time tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. Well, at least when we go down at the slower speeds, it blinks, but I don't feel the lurches. Alright, guys. Well, I've almost made it to Kansas City. We have not overheated. We are very close to overheating, but we have not overheated. There's no smoke coming out of the car. The engine hasn't blown up and the transmission hasn't seized yet, so we're doing pretty good. Even though I've got blinky light here, warning light there, red light there, temperature gauge light there, and now a transmission light on too. I've got every light that you can imagine on in the car.
One Harry boat now.
The one at Harry's boat that is all slobbered on and chewed up. See, he tries to give Betty Boop her own bone. She won't take it. She wants his bone that he's gotten soft and all slobbery. Why you take my bone? Give him the other one. He'll chew the other one. Yeah, he'll get the other one.
Look at the
Like, I guess got that all juicy for you. Now you take it.
Look at the boat out.
Alright.
Okay, tell the other one.
We almost got hit by this idiot. Look at it. Where is he gonna go? We're in construction zone. Bumper to bumper traffic, and he is trying to swerve in between the middle of the line. Look at him. He's trying to drive on the middle line.
Yeah.
What a moron. Sorry, bad drivers.
Well, what's wrong with you?
Of course, I shouldn't say much. My car could explode at any moment.
It's so creepy.
I know. Alrighty, guys. Well, I have made it to Kansas City, so I will make it to the hospital. I don't know if I'll make it home. I'll make it at home in time for my show. If I have to arrange transport, it's going to be a nightmare. But I will make it at home in time for my show. I won't be up here at the hospital that long this morning. This evening, I'll be here a while. But this morning, it's just do a few shots, give me my treatment, and send me home. The show's going to be a lot of fun tonight. And then Wednesday, we're just going to do a little middle of the day, about 1 o'clock. The show tonight is at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Wednesday, I'm going to do a little show, not a professional show or anything, just a little feed show from my office instead of the car at 1 o'clock. And then Thursday, I have no clue what my show is. I think it's on recipes. Writing blogs, writing recipes, how to create recipes very easily. What to watch out for on recipes, and how to make money with recipes. We're going to go over all that. Now I'm going to have to get off here so I can start screaming at my plate, leave the damn fortune cookies alone. How many of these things are you going to eat? He's eating like 10 of them. Alrighty, guys, I will talk to everyone again soon. Hopefully I'll make it home in one piece. I may do a video on my way home, but I doubt it. I may run over to the mechanics too. We're up here. I'll find out how much a new transmission's going to cost me.
I don't know.
$5,000, $6,000. It's ridiculous. Just buy another car. Just buy another car for what it costs. Of course, this Honda Fits are kind of pricey, guys. I don't know if you knew that, but for a little economy car, it's kind of pricey. But they are good normally. I used to have a PT Cruiser. I've had 3 PT Cruisers. I love that car. I guess if this breaks, I'll just go get another one of those. They're dirt cheap. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this. Me rattle on and on and on and on. A little bit about e-commerce and a lot about my darn broken car. I did get my hair all cut off, so I look a little different today. I'll be all shaved and pretty and happy and in a good mood for my show tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I do a show. The topic is different each week, each show really, and I create an app for every show I do. All right, let's read my last fortune on my fortune cookie before I hang up. You will soon bring joy to a close friend. Well, I sure hope so. I try to bring joy to somebody every day. Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on. Hopefully, I will make it up here. The thing's still blinking. The light's still on. The temperature's gone down a little bit because we're not going at 4,000 RPMs in first gear down the highway. But we'll see if I make it home. I cannot afford a new car, but it looks like that's what I'm going to be getting. What should I get? It's got to be cheap. I gotta buy a new car.
Oh.
What should I get?
Honda.
No, I have to get something really cheap.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be able to get a Honda this time.
Honda.
Oh no, that's too cheap. This ain't got a Honda.
Kia.
My friend had a Kia.
But
they're junk too. I don't know what I'm gonna go.
100,000 miles broke the car to the Kia.
Well, this is 140,000 miles and it broke. It was just service. That's probably why. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go. We're going to be shopping around for cars, it looks like. Hopefully, I can make it home. I guess I'll drive it home. I got it up here. I guess I can get it back. Maybe take it to the car wash and cool it off or something. Alrighty, guys. Well, wish me luck, and I will see everyone at 7. Ooh, crap. I will see everyone at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at the Keywebco YouTube channel on YouTube. Now, you will see me on Facebook and all that, but on Tuesday and Thursday, I need you to go and subscribe to my Keywebco YouTube channel. I've got to get 1,000 subscribers in there so I can quit begging for money. What I mean by that, I have a private group called Helpful Tips. That's free, but there's an exclusive chat that you get my one-on-one attention, and I give you a website. To get that, you have to pay $5 a month to either my eCom Tips podcast or my Patreon site. It's well worth $5 a month. I give you a $225 website. That's what I charge for them, at least. They're worth more than that, but that's what I charge. I give you one. So, get a free website, get into the group that makes the difference. In other words, I don't waste your time, guys. I'm not going to tell you to do a bunch of stupid crap like a lot of these groups do, and then when you go look at it, it doesn't have any results. I'm not going to do that. I can't even get this car to go up this hill. You see this?
Yes, sir.
It won't even go up the hill. I think it's just a matter of moments before this car falls apart. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to have to let you go, and I will talk to everyone at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.